You're rolling.
Okay. I'm here with JJ Putz, closer extraordinaire for the Arizona Diamondbacks. JJ, my fellow Michigan native.
That's right.
You guys had a phenomenal year last year. You know, you won the AL West. You converted 45 out of 49 saves, but I really think there's one question America needs to know, and that's how does it feel to be the official prankster of the Arizona Diamondbacks?
You know, it's a great honor. I take pride in it. I think every team needs somebody like that. It just kind of keeps guys' heads on a swivel, keeps my head on a swivel looking for retaliation, which is always fun. I'm hoping that Wade Miley's not lying in the bushes anywhere here.
I'll keep your, I'll let you know, I got
eye
you.
contact, sure. But you know, it's just something fun. I was pranked on quite a bit my younger years by Eddie Guardado, so he's pretty smooth with it.
Was he the best prankster that you had met at that point in your career?
Yeah, without question. And he didn't really have like a filter. I mean, anything was game for Eddie. I mean, things we can't even talk about. I try to keep it more G-rated, but nonetheless, it was still fun.
So, as far as things that we can talk about on camera, what's the best prank you've been able to pull off? Or at least the most memorable?
Most memorable, without question, was last year with Kelly Johnson when we made the Kurt Gibson ties for everybody. We found an old commercial of him doing the Old Spice commercial, right guard commercial, where he was in a bathtub full of bubbles.
I'm familiar with that.
And we freeze framed it, had it put on a tie, and gave it out to everybody. Everybody wore black or blue suits, white shirts, and
with rocking the tie.
Yeah, and you know, Gibby actually looked at Trammell and our head trainer Ken Crenshaw and's like, you know, you idiots have the same tie on. And then he kind of took another look and he goes, that's me. And he vowed revenge, and I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah, because I was saying, growing up a Tigers fan, I know Gibby was a bit of a fire one, so I was curious how he was going to actually respond to that.
Oh yeah, he was a little upset,
right?
But loved it at the same time. And you know, he did say he was going to get revenge, and
we're still waiting.
I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, it sounds like it's a good competition. Game on.
Yeah, game on.
So, like, as far as who are some guys that people don't know are like the other pranksters in Major League Baseball from your experience in other teams and in Arizona?
Let's see.
Do you have any proteges? Anybody that you're teaching your craft to? Anybody enrolling in the JJ School of Prankery?
No, not really.
And why not?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
It sounds like a good.
But I mean, one of the best ones I've seen was, and I've said this one before when I played with Jeff Nelson in Seattle.
Right.
One of my best friends, Matt Thornton, pitcher with the White Sox. He had like a ritual, like every third inning, he was down in the bathroom at home. You know, he had to take care of some business.
Pitchers do have routines.
Sure. So prior to like even batting practice, Jeff Nelson put like 100 firecrackers and hit them behind like the stainless steel garbage can we had in there. Just had a little bit of the wick come out.
Right.
So here goes Thornton down the tunnel, goes into the bathroom, and Teo took his cleats off so nobody knew it was coming, lit the wick, and then you just heard like fireworks going off in there. And like it was to the point where like people were turning around on the field looking, and we're just kind of sitting here like we have no idea what's going on. And Thornton comes out about a minute later, and a big poof of smoke comes out of the bathroom. That was pretty legendary.
So what do you consider like the go-to classic prank? Like I'm a fan of the hot shoe. Like I feel like that's like the solid like staple in prankery.
Yeah, that's a good one. I always enjoy trying to do I like to do the bubble on the hat.
Right.
Kind of been my thing lately. And I just try to get the same guy. Like I've been getting Wade Miley every single day, and he says he's looking for me. I'm still able to kind of like sneak up on him when he's least expecting it. I try to get a lot of people with either the bubble gum or the cup on a hat.
Nice.
That one's a little tough.
You got to get the balance, precision, and you got to have them.
Yeah, and I got the cameraman that chased last year quite a bit, and you know he's looking in his camera, and they would flip to it, and he would look at himself in the camera. That's when they would find out.
Nice.
That's a good one.
So, I mean, anything specifically this year in Arizona that you got anybody on the radar that you want to try to get? Do you want to get Gibby again before he gets you and raise the bar real high, or are we not allowed to talk about it yet? I mean, we can talk about camera, but
getting Gibby again would be kind of dangerous, I think. It's kind of a loose cannon. You know, we've always got some things. We want to try to do another coach. I know that. Guys have talked about trying to get another coach, and we've seen Trammell on Magnum PI back in the day. We found some clips of him on Magnum PI with Drew Whitaker. And he's got some classic one-liners in there, so maybe incorporate that into a T-shirt or something.
And what's the longest preparation time you've put into one of your pranks?
Without question, the ties last year. That was a good 6 weeks in the making.
Nice.
From finding somebody who can enhance the video back from 1988 to finding the company to do the ties, getting sample back, sending them back to finalize, get the final approval, and then trying to keep it a secret from as many people as you could. That's always the hardest part. So
does everybody still have the ties? Did anybody like donate them to charity or anything like that?
You know what? We had talked about doing a charity thing with them last year, and it just kind of fell off.
Is there any way I could get one?
I'll tell you what, if you are the Fan Cave winner, I will show up when we go to New York. Is that where it's going to be?
And it'll be in New York City.
I will show up with a Gibby tie for you. Since you are
You got a deal, my friend. I want to shake on that.
Yeah, it's a deal.
So I just want to say continued luck to you, this year at the Diamondbacks, and hopefully you guys can compete against my Tigers in the World Series.
That would be outstanding.
So thanks, everybody. See you guys later.
Thank you. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
Good.
Got to represent for all the Michiganders out there.